What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random, and welcome to the world's first, world's greatest cheap RC truck challenge 2018. Simple guys, this is just the introduction right here. I'm gonna get you acquainted with every single one of these little cheap RC trucks, and I'm telling you, they weren't designed for the punishment that I'm about to introduce every single one of these, but I just want to cover every single one of them before we actually get to the crazy courses we're gonna put these cars through. Now, before we start the video, it is my tradition to have you guys pick in the comment section down below. Let me know which one of these do you think is gonna win the competition. Pick right now. Don't cheat. Don't skip all the way to the end of the video. Right now, pause the video, go down in the comments. We're gonna go through the cars one more time. Let me know what your choice is, what your pick is to win the Cheap RC Truck Challenge 2018. Is it gonna be the Red Cat Everest? Is it going to be the Red Cat Dodge Ram? Is it going to be the short course truck? Is it going to be the 6x6? Is it going to be the original Desert Eagle? Is it going to be the Desert Eagle number 2? Or how about the Jeep Wrangler? Or the Toyota Hilux Crawler? Or is it going to be the military truck? And last but not least, is it going to be the big wheel 4x4 monster truck? Make your pick, because the competition is gonna be fierce. Here we go. Now, since these really cheap RC trucks are gonna be exposed to some of the craziest elements that they've never been designed for, the first thing we're gonna do is actually gonna have some tryouts. That's right, you heard me right. We're gonna have some tryouts, and by tryouts, I'm talking about I can barely walk on this crazy clay right here. But each RC is gonna start at the very end of this incredibly bumpy and soft and moldy clay dirt. They're gonna start all the way at the end. They're gonna have to make their way through that very rough and bumpy environment all the way down to the finish line. Whatever RC truck cannot get past the tryouts, which is actually fairly simple, it's just a bunch of bumps and a little rocky terrain right there. Whatever RC truck cannot pass the tryout challenge will not move on to the actual courses.
Alright, let's get this challenge underway. First things up is a giant 4x4 monster truck. Keep in mind, folks, this is a toy grid car. Let's go ahead and get this obstacle course tryout challenge number 1 started. Here we go. Look at that, just tearing up the terrain like it was born in it. And it just like that, in a matter of seconds, it just cleared it. Now we got the Toyota Hilux, another toy grid here in the competition. This one isn't as capable as the other toy grade in these categories, but look at it tear up the terrain like it's all good. I spoke too soon. It's already stuck. Keep in mind, guys, this is a tryout challenge number 1. They are allowed to roll over as long as they don't get stuck like you see right now. Come on, little Hilux. The Hilux that could. Come on. Oh, man, it's not looking good. Oh, but he just broke out. He broke out. Hold on. There's still hope. There is still hope, guys. Come on. Okay, come on. You can do it. See, it's clearly stuck right there. It's just a product of its lack of power. There's no power behind this toy grid. Look at it struggling just to get over a little pebble. We're definitely gonna have to come back and remodify this one for the next year's competition. Give it a little bit more power. Come on, little Hilux. Give it some juice. There we go. And powering through that little pebble there. Like I said, this first tryout course here is just a matter of, can you clear the course? It doesn't matter if you flip just like that, as long as you can clear it. Do these cars have the capability of clearing the course? Come on. There we go. This is a full-blown toy grade. All the components are plastic, but look at it tearing up the course like it's all good, and it just broke up the camera. Coming up next is the Desert Eagle number 2. It does have a wider stance and a lot meatier and beefier tires than its the original Desert Eagle. But one thing this thing does have is incredible amounts of speed. Look at this thing. Just watch. Here we go. Any second now. Come on, Desert Eagle number 2. Look at that, just tearing up the course. And it flipped, but like I said, it's not a disqualifier. Come on. Now we just got to kind of ease on through this course. You really don't want to speed. You just want to kind of ease your way through, especially with a car that powerful. And it cleared on through. Next up, it's the Dodge Ram. Really one of the most capable competitors here in this challenge. It should breeze on through this competition, especially this little tryout challenge number 1. With no issues. Look at it just going through the terrain. Now this is a fully blown rock crawlers, as you guys can see, but it's still is under $200, so it still qualifies to enter, and it cleared the competition. Now we got the big brother of the Dodge Ram. It's Red Cat Everest. Another no-brainer here. This one should just breeze on by, just like its sibling did. Look at it, just tearing up the terrain like it's nothing. This is a joke for this car. Look at this thing. Look at the flex on those tires, man. Look at the flex of that suspension, just chugging along, and now we got another toy right here to the competition, the mini military truck. Can it? Will it even get past this tryout course, guys? Let's go ahead and find out. Its counterpart, the Hilux, got through, and this is, oh my god, he is just getting through this like it's nobody's business, just chugging along. Look at that little thing go. Keep in mind, this is also a fully blown toy grade RC. Just look at this thing rip through the first trial challenge and breeze on by onto the next round. And now we got the original Desert Eagle number 3. Look at the very narrow frame on this thing, very skinnier, narrow tires. This one does bring a lot of speed to the competition as well, as you guys are going to see. But keep in mind, you got to keep that speed under control because it can flip you and it can knock you off course, and it just breezes on by like it's nobody's business. And now we got another toy grade in the competition. We got the 6x6, the green 6x6, and you would figure that the more tires, the better. Well, we're going to find out just how well it does, and it's chugging along very good through this first obstacle course here, the Tryout Course. Of course, if you can't cut it through this course, you can't cut it in the competition. And now, I got to clarify something for you guys. The short course truck is 2-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Look how fast it is, though. I did make a mistake. It's not 4-wheel drive. This thing is 2-wheel drive, but it's still holding it down. And it just cleared on by to the next round. Now we got the underdog, the little toy raid Jeep. Now it is off 4-wheel drive, and it does have some really good articulation for being a toy grade as well as having a very durable body. Let's go ahead and see if we could even make it through the first tryout course. I'm not really putting much money on this Jeep. Oh my god, it is surprising me though. It actually is doing fairly well. Not bad. Alright, now can it make it through the last path here? Here we go. Just keep in mind it does have a very short turn radius, which explains why we had to do that. Now, here's the first actual elimination course, number 1, and we are crossing. We're doing the river crossing here, as you guys can see. The competitors, are gonna have to get to through that patch of water. First up is a giant 4x4 monster truck. Will it sink? Will it float? Let's go ahead and find out. Here we go. Positioning there, and it just goes through the water like it was nothing. Wow, that was fast. All right, well, coming up next here we have the Red Cat Dodge Ram. Taking a little bit of a slow approach here. Here we go, making its way through the water, and it clears the path as well. Now, the mini military truck does seem to be struggling a little bit. Oh, come on, off. I think we have an issue, guys. We might just have a first elimination. Uh-oh.
First toy grid car to go out of commission is going to be the military truck, due to literally snapped axles. Look at that. Look at the axles hanging right here. Here's one, and here's the other one. Literally just snapped the axles as it was trying to cross the second elimination challenge right here. So the first one to get eliminated in the Cheap Truck RC challenge is the mini military truck, and I'm gonna have some fixing to do, but see you later, buddy. Good luck.
Fortunately, the mini military truck joins the first loser circle, and here we have the 6x6 making its way through that water like it's nothing. Remember, this is the toy grade. It's not waterproof, but it cleared it. Now we have my personal favorite, the Toyota Hilux, making its way up to the river crossing first elimination trail course. Here we go. Now this does have some crawling capabilities, as you can see. Oh, we flipped, but that's fine as long as we can get through that course. And it looks like he's getting through. Hold on. Oh, we're having some problems here. Hold on. Let's see. They're backing up. Can it clear? It's literally right there. It's probably a foot away from the finish line. You gotta, come on! Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. It got through the water, it got through the rocks. It can't cross one more foot into the finish line. It looks like the Hilux, it's gonna hit the loser circle and join its brethren, the mini military truck. It doesn't have the power.
And the next toy grade cheap RC truck to fail the second elimination course. Unfortunately, it's one of my favorites here, the Toyota Hilux Brawler. Take a look at the angle that it ended up getting stuck in right there. Unfortunately, it did get through all that water, rolled over. Remember, second elimination challenge, you're allowed to roll over. It went through the water, still trucking along, but unfortunately, it just didn't have enough power to make it through this little rut right here. It wasn't that hard to get through, but it is a toy grade RC, so I'm definitely proud of it. But I'm gonna have to send it off to the loser circle with the military truck. Now let's go ahead and move on.
Now we make our way with a short course truck. Now this one is a rear wheel drive, and oh my goodness, it looks like right off the bat it already got stuck. That's what happened if you bring a two-wheel drive vehicle.
And our third eliminated car. Like I said, I did make a mistake. This isn't all-wheel drive. It is only rear-wheel drive, and it's our short course truck. We got a free-floating tire there, guys. If it would have been all-wheel drive, that front tire would have kicked in, but there's no way to get it out of this hole. It couldn't even cross on over to the other side. As you guys can see, it has dug itself in and made
Lesson
its way
learned,
to
Mr.
the
Random.
loser
Next time,
pile.
bring a four-wheel drive short course truck to the competition. But either way, moving along, we have the Jeep first start off, just a roller right off the bat. But this Jeep has proven itself again by crossing the Death River obstacle course number 1. Look at that, just like nothing. Now we have the Red Cat Everest. Slow, methodical, nice and easy. Look at that. Piling through like it's nothing. This, I mean, it was born into this. And we have now the Desert Eagle. This looks like it is the original Desert Eagle. Now, it's kind of tricky because this car is so fast, but it is four-wheel drive. But it's just kind of, look at that. Once you speed off, because it's a desert runner, look at that. Just blowing through the course like it's nothing. Now, the bigger, heavier, meatier Desert Eagle number 2 making its way through the course. Another desert runner clearing it. Now let's go ahead and show you guys what a big old toy looks like when it's crossing the Death River obstacle course. You know, those little trucks, yeah, they struggle. Now this thing right here, it was born in it. And if you guys are still watching this video after that cringy ass moment, up next we have the obstacle course, aka Death Creek. Yes, there will be mud. Yes, there will be water. Yes, there will be trees to crawl over, but clearly none of those are an obstacle for this giant monster truck. Look at this thing. Those giant foam wheels just literally run over anything and just cruise on by without any problems. And it's so high off the ground that the water doesn't even affect it. Now we have the Red Cat Everest making it slow crawl across the obstacle course here. All that pit right there. You guys see all the holes? That's actually soft sand. And it clears the water like nothing. Now we have the toy grade, actually one of the first toy grades to make it into the second obstacle course here, Death Creek. It looks like it's having some issues. Come on, little guy, don't make me look bad. Here we go, it's finally cleared on through now. It needs to make its way through the crater pit, and this looks like it might be where it gets done in. Here we go, let's try to back it up a little bit, come on.
And just like that, another toy grade bites the dust. This time, the six-wheeler. You figure if you have 6 wheels, it'll be enough to get you moving, but that big old front nose right there is what got it stuck, guys. Unfortunately, this one's gonna have to go on the loser pile. Couldn't get past the Death Creek Trail, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Apparently 6 wheels is not enough to get the 6-wheeler through. Now, it looks like this is a Desert Eagle number 2. It just brings it on through. Oh my God, record time. We gotta watch that replay again. Just clearing through a record time. Now we have the little Jeep that could. The underdog, full-blown toy grade Jeep Wrangler crawler here. Look at it, it's making its way through. Now we come here to the crater pit. Will it get stuck like the other toy grades? No, it won't. Look at the flex of that thing as it cleared on by. Will it get stuck in the water? Remember, it's not waterproof. Of course, it pulls right through. Now we have the Desert Eagle number 1. A lot thinner tires, a little bit thinner frame, making its way through the crater pit like it's nothing. Trying to beat the first record, but it couldn't. And now we have the Dodge Ram, nice and easy, trucking along with that spotlight, running over the trees like it's nothing. Look at it just crumble on through the crater pit. And what's going on here? There we go. I thought something was happening, going through the water like it's nothing and clearing it, making its way to the last round.
And I want to welcome you guys to the last and final obstacle course. This is probably by far one of the most grueling ones ever, period. Even in my rock crawling, RC rock crawling history, I just want to walk you guys through it. Not only is there a pretty decently deep creek, but there's this low hill. It's hard to tell as we walk through it. There's all of these rocks, so it's going to be crazy rock crawling going on. And we got to go all the way down there. But like I said, this is a little hill. It's hard to tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off here, and we're going to go straight down and make our way up the hill. Last car to make this thing wins the ultimate cheap. Let me turn my phone off. Anyways, the winner is crowned the ultimate cheap RC truck for 2018. It's going to make it to the lightning round in 2019 when we gather up a lot more RC rock crawlers. There's going to be a bunch of new ones coming in. A lot of them are going to be pretty badass. Either way, let's go ahead and get through and get on with the last obstacle course challenge.
All right, now who will make it through the last obstacle course? I am very excited to see if one of these can actually make it and who doesn't make it. But we're starting things off. Look at this Red Cat Dodge ramp, just easily crawling through. So much grip in those tires, so much flex, like it's nothing. Now we got the Desert Eagle. It's not as high, doesn't have as much ground clearance as that Red Cat, but it still is four-wheel drive. It's still a Desert Runner. Oh my God, look at the little Jeep just going through. Oh, I smoked too soon. I got too excited too quickly. It looks like it's getting caught up with that lower end motor right there. Oh no.
And just like that, the last, actually there's still one more toward grade, and it's that really big old monster truck. But unfortunately, the little underdog, man, the little Jeep that could, I was really rooting for this one. It had really beat all the odds, but it's a failure of its own design. Not only is it lacking in power, but you guys can see closely right there, that front push bar is stuck on the rock. It doesn't have enough ground clearance to complete the last and final obstacle course, so it's gonna have to go to loser pile. Maybe next year it'll do better.
Well, as sad as that was, that little moment was, we gotta move on next to the big old monster truck, just crushing those rocks like it's nothing. Those big old foam tires, probably a foot tall each, just ate that up like nothing. Now we got the Everest crawling on through. It looks like it was like a mountain leopard or like a mountain goat. Just look at it, the way it just goes through those rocks like it's nothing. And gonna give a little 4x4, a little tap. And now we got the big old beefy Desert Eagle number 2 making its way. Its big younger brother made its way through those rocks. It better not struggle. Here we go. We got the Dodge Ram now. We're at the midway point here in the final obstacle course. Getting a little bit caught up here. Come on now. There we go. Now we got the Desert Eagle number 1. Just wants to go so fast. There we go. And a big old monster truck just crushing anything in his path. This thing was a surprise. Now we got the Everest coming in, trailing behind. And the last but not least, the Desert Eagle number 2. Now, the last mover here. Can they climb up that hill? Will they roll over to the left of that hill right there? Here we go. Then we got the Red Cat Ram making its way up the hill like it's nothing. Remember, there's a creek. There's a raging creek to the left. And now we got the Desert Eagle making its way. Will they do the fast approach? Will they try to crawl up? It looks like we're going the fast way. Oh, it got stuck up there. We're going to do one more time.
Oh my God, this thing almost flew into the creek, but unfortunately, in the last trail, a flip over means disqualification. I would have loved to have seen the OG, the original Desert Eagle, make it all the way up this treacherous hill right here, guys. But unfortunately, it's gonna have to rejoin the rest of the losers in the loser pile. Now let's go ahead and see if the big old monster truck can climb up that hill.
Oh my goodness, you guys saw how close that Desert Eagle came to hitting the creek. Look at the monster truck. Will it roll? It's very roll prone, but it's struggling along, making its way all the way up the hill, and it passed the last obstacle course, making its way to the championship round of 2019. Now we got the Everest coming up with a slow crawl. Will it make it up? Will it make it up? And it made it up, and it's into the record books as well. 2019 a Cheap RC Truck Challenge nominee. And now we have, last but not least, the Desert Eagle 2. Trying to wind up a nice slow approach here. We don't want the same thing that happened with the earlier one. Oh no, we gotta roll over. Oh, that was close. Backing it up now, hold on. This is very tense. Will it make it up that hill? Come on now. And it made it up the hill!
That is going to be it for the 2018 Cheap RC Truck Challenge, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. It was a really big thing to record. We had to go to so many different places and really get dirty to make these videos. What are those? But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. These are the winners. Obviously, I was shocked to see this big old monster truck not flip over once. This thing is very flip prone. It totally destroyed and owned pretty much the entire competition. Also, the pro ones absolutely destroyed as well, along with the Dodge Ram, another winner. Unfortunately, the little Jeep couldn't make it. Our original Desert Eagle didn't make it, but its big brother all the way over here, its older sibling, the Desert Eagle 2, made it. All the trucks are all muddy. I'm gonna have to wash them. Look at this mess. But that's how we like them, nice and dirty. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy, Mr. Random. I will see you in 2019 for the next challenge. We're gonna have a whole bunch of other different off-roaders right here, some more capable than others, but either way, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And none of this would have been possible, of course, without my wife right here. I love you so much, baby girl. We got full of thorns. Everybody got cut up, of course. My son right here, Clark, aka Junior. You guys are kind of matching, but these guys right here really helped me out. They made it possible. They were the ones going back and forth, handing me different RCs and controls. So I want to say thank you to you guys. You guys are the best. I couldn't do it without you.